What's up YouTube, Stipe here from Unique Chrysler, and today I'm going to be doing a quick overview and a walk around on the new Ram. This is the new 2019 Ram in billet metallic here. So to start off with some of the differences, obviously there's a redesign with the entire model here. This is a crew cab Laramie that we do have here in our showroom here at Unique Chrysler. And to start off, obviously the front, they've now imprinted Ram in the front. That's one of the more noticeable things that they were going to start doing, which in 2018 we started to see a little bit of a resemblance on the Laramie models and the sport models, where we did start to put Ram on the front. Now, a huge difference with some of the options that are available on this is adaptive cruise control being one, as well as 360 camera view, bird's eye view of the camera, which I will show you on the inside when we get into it. Now, what the biggest difference is on the front here, the adaptive cruise control, obviously what you're typically used to, you'll see the adaptive cruise control module at the front. Now what they've done is they've actually imprinted it in behind the bumper now, and a lot of manufacturers have done that, as well as your typical sensors will be here still imprinted on the side and around the Ram, as well as at the back side and the rear. So now if you follow me around here on the side, the logo of 1500 and Hemi 5.7 liter will now be imprinted in the hood, as opposed to before it would have been right along here where it says Ram and just underneath it. Now they've kind of done, the badging still is there where it says Ram, but the other badging is now on the hood. Another thing that I really like that they've done, and it's a little detail, is within the lights they put Ram on it as well, on the signal lights they've done. Huge thing that I like what they've done now is they put a blind spot mirror on all of them, which is nice because that is standard. As well as now, biggest thing is if you saw in the mirror there's the little triangle, meaning that blind spot monitoring is available finally on the Ram, which is something that a lot of people have been waiting for quite some time. Keyless entry, of course, is available as well. If you follow me here on the inside, as you can see, there's quite a few differences here on the inside, starting with the Panameric roof and the 12-inch screen here. So now let me see here if I can turn that on so you can see it a little bit better. So as well as something that's new here on the inside is the auxiliary switches. So when you hit them, they do light up, as you can see there. I really like the auxiliary switches. I think every truck should come with the standard, which is something that I am particularly a fan of. Another thing that I'm a huge fan of is now the knob. Now, this is pretty much the same system that you had before with the 8-speed automatic transmission. The nice part about the 8-speed transmission and this knob and how they operate together is the fact that this 4x4 system is the same. You press, obviously it's electronic, everything engages itself. Another thing that I like though a lot about it is it cranks a lot smoother. To shift it into drive is a lot smoother than it was before. It almost like it grinded into gears before when you had to do it. I really like how smooth it is now. That's one noticeable difference that I have noticed, as well as I will touch upon when you do put it in reverse. You were able to see a 360 view. The interior, quite a few differences. One thing that I've noticed in particular is the storage cabinet. So obviously you have a glove box up top, which closes like that, and down low here you have a glove box as well, which is very convenient. Obviously they did have these before, as well as a sliding cup holder and multi-accessible points for the glove box, which I like, as well as just a little tiny glove box there with a USB out port there in the front. First thing that has happened is obviously the cabin is a little bit bigger now in 2019, and what I do like a lot about it is flat floor, which is great. For quite some time before, you had to lift the seat up and there would be a panel that would fold down in order to create a flat floor. This makes it easier for accessibly throwing tools in the back. Let's say you have a dog crate that you like to put in the back, or your dog stays in the back. It's just a little more comfortable for pets and animals and things like that to keep with you. Now, of course, Ram still has the Ram storage boxes here. You know, you can use these as a cooler. If you see, you can actually take the plastic out, so if you wanted, you could put ice in there, which is really convenient, as well if you're ever going to the beach, camping, or anything like that. It's great accessibility. Another thing that is available with the new Ram is the 19-speaker Harman Kardon system, which sounds incredible. Obviously, a very familiar system to the Chrysler family, and I'm very happy that they added it to the new Ram. Up here now you can just see maybe a little bit of a better view of that Panameric sunroof, as well as the shade that does go forward to cover the Panameric sunroof is power as well. It's very similar to what you would have seen in a Cherokee, Grand Cherokee, as well as obviously power back sliding windows and rear defrost. The newest feature, and something that a lot of people are gonna like about this new Ram, is this. The tailgate actually releases itself on a spring, so this way it does not slap down like you would typically notice, as well as a lot lighter. The steel that they've used on this truck in comparison to previous models is the truck is a whole lot lighter now, because obviously for fuel economy there is a noticeable difference now with the fuel economy, as well as obviously the aerodynamics of the truck are helping out with the fuel economy as well. As I was saying, bigger cabin means more legroom now. You have about, I would say, 2 inches difference in legroom, and the seat does recline a little bit more, as well as here in the center console. You do have the middle seat that does fold down for you, of course, and if you look here, there's just a little bit of storage as well if you did need to keep anything in the rear of the truck. So that I do like a lot. What they've done as well is they've put a power outlet now back in behind here, very similar to what they do in the Cherokees and the Grand Cherokees, as well as heated seats will be controlled from the center of the console. USB ports are there as well. Which I do like a lot, because before they did used to keep it in the front, which typically people who will be using the outlet will be sitting in the back. Let's say you plug in your laptop to charge while you're going on a road trip. It's nice to have it in the back and accessible, of course. So that's one thing that I really do like about what they did change with the Ram as well. You know, your running boards, of course, they're optional equipment. At the dealership, we do still install them, of course. They are factory OEM Ram running boards that we do install. But I mean, as far as the new Laramie goes, I'm really impressed with this. This is the Laramie model. The Laramie Longhorn and Laramie Limiteds won't have a whole lot different to them. But yeah, I mean, this is an incredible job that Chrysler has done. I'm very proud of this new truck. Great features like, I mean, LED lighting and everything just looks incredible, as you can see now that it's lit up. And yeah. So what we'll do is I'll follow through with a drive-through of the vehicle, kind of just showing you how the drive is and everything too. I'll do a cabin shot of that for you guys, so that this way we can kind of go over everything and tell you kind of how it rides, and you can see that for yourself. Okay? Thank you for watching today, and this is Stipe from 915 Walker's Line.